Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly of lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, jewelry, and a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't already, please check out the giveaway that I've got going on right now to try to help me meet my goal of 250 subscribers by Valentine's Day. So basically the idea, the concept of that giveaway is there are 5 base products which I feature in that giveaway video, and then for every 10 subscribers above 100 that I get by the time the giveaway closes, I will add some items to that box. So I already added a 6th item to the box that's in that video, and as of filming this today I have 120 subscribers, actually a little bit more. So if I have time, if this video doesn't get too long, I will share what I am going to add to that giveaway. Now I know I am probably going to lose a few of you at the end of the giveaway, but I'm hoping this just inspires you to check out some of my other videos this month and hopefully stay in this community and see what's next in terms of goals and giveaways. Now today I have a lifestyle box for you. It's a really popular one. It is called Causebox, and they have had some shipping delays. There's much consternation about it in their Facebook groups, but I finally got my box. It was at the end of December. To be fair, they do label it as the winter 2020 box because it is for December, January, and February, and I know some people were upset because they didn't get it in time to give some of the items away as gifts, but we got it. I actually got my marketplace orders in time to give those away, and I'm excited to show you my choices and what I got. In case you don't know about Causebox already, they are a seasonal subscription. It is $54.95 per season, or you can do an annual subscription for $199 and some change. The nice thing about the annual subscription is not so much the savings, you really only save 20 bucks, but you get to customize a lot of the items, and for me that is definitely important in terms of my satisfaction with any box. So let's get into it. So this is the color that I got. So it's kind of this like bluey gray almost. There were 3 different options. Mine's a little bit beat up. You probably can't see it in the video, but it's not necessarily something that I'm going to keep out to store things in, but I definitely do store a lot of extra items from different subscriptions in these boxes, and then sometimes use them to ship things off. So let's get into it. I did pre-score it, and some of the things it looks like moved around a little bit, but hopefully nothing broke. Just gonna open up this tissue paper here. Last time I tried to save the sticker, and I didn't really wind up doing anything with it, so I'm not going to save it this time. And then let's see, the first thing I see is the little note about what caused the delay actually in the shipping. Now originally they said they were going to get the boxes out starting at the beginning of December, and it was this product right here. So there was a cream from Derma E that they were waiting on, and it looks like this little note is just saying that some people's got replaced. I think it was by the same brand, but we'll look in the magazine that's also in there to find out what it was replaced with, and we'll see which variation I got. So then they do always include a little magazine in here. It feels like it's printed on like recycled paper, so it's not super glossy, and it gives you all of the information about all of the different companies. It's really nicely designed, lots of pretty pictures, so you can actually hear about the companies, the artisans, the business owners. It's very detailed, so I won't get into it on this video, but just know that they do ethically sourced items, like good cause kind of items, hence the name of the box, and they do take a lot of time, it seems like, to not only curate the box but actually give you a lot of positive information about the companies that they've chosen to work with. And then right here it just actually shows you all of the items that you could have gotten, so it's a nice little summary, visual summary right there. And then they always do an art print, because if you didn't notice, that is a beautifully designed box, and they always do an art print from whoever artist was the featured artist. This one is by Maggie Stevenson. It's kind of almost like a Matisse feel to it, and then if you can't read that little poem up there, it simply says, "And if you look closely, you will see hope is close, love is near, and kindness can be found in all seasons." So I know some people sort of have this like alternating artwork thing where they use like a nice frame and switch out the different little prints or postcards that they get. I don't necessarily think that I will do that, but it's nice to kind of have this little collection, and it is actually a postcard on the back, so if you did actually want to send that out to someone, you absolutely could. All right, let's get right into it. So the very big item, the one that convinced me to stick with it. They kind of like leak spoilers slowly as the box becomes available. You can decide to skip if you want, even if you have an annual subscription. Was this Imani Collective Woven Throw Blanket in cream or slate. So let me open it up. Now, there has been a lot of consternation about this in the Facebook group as well, because people are like, it is not as soft as you said it would be. So we'll see. I actually think it feels softer than I was expecting just from everybody's reviews. So I chose to get the slate color. It almost looks like blue here. Now, there was a lot of confusion because the initial pictures that they showed, they had it really washed out, so it really looked like a faint gray versus this almost charcoal slate color, so they did name it correctly. And then this is kind of a beige at the bottom, and then it's got like a big swath of just cream in the middle, and then it repeats that pattern of slate stripes and then cream. And then I chose this one over the just cream and white one, or beige and cream one, because I liked the tassels, which are also that beigey color, because while I love pom-poms, love pom-poms, you guys, they were in the cream color, and I just thought the pom-poms would get super dirty super fast, just kind of pick up dust bunnies and everything. I know that this is washable. Some people are saying it makes it softer, some people are saying it doesn't. It's got a really big weave to it. I think you can see the texture, so it's not super soft. It's not like a plushy marshmallow throw, but it is definitely softer than the throw that I got from Beachly, and it does have the color that goes all the way through on both sides, which I really like. So it's not printed, it's actually the color of the materials used to weave it. This was worth $120. That's the value on this. It says a gorgeous heavyweight throw, lovingly loomed and hand finished by artisans in India. $120 is probably not something that I would pay, but it definitely gives you the value of the box. And like I said, I think I was just worried because of everything that people are saying in the Facebook group, but it is a nice heavyweight blanket, and I think it'll look nice at the end of my bed, which kind of has gray colors in our bedroom, or even I think it's definitely something I could use on the couch. And everyone was kind of like, you wouldn't cozy up in this. And I was like, I would definitely cozy up in this. So I'm happy with this guy. We're going to put that off to the side and get into all of the other stuff. And there is a lot of stuff in this box. Now let's see, I'm going through all the items that were not choice items first, so then we'll go into the choice items because those can take a little bit longer. So the first one is these mugs. So I have a ton of mugs from doing all these subscription boxes, you guys, so these beautiful mugs will probably go in a giveaway, maybe even the one that's running right now. They came in this box. I know a couple people were getting them broken, but mine sound like they're fine, so let's see. And they are absolutely fine. That's interesting. So these gorgeous mugs were hand illustrated by Florida-based artist Whitney Kearney, and they are a set of 2 mugs worth $35, which seems reasonable, but like I said, I'm going to probably pass these on. So the first one is this pink design with these little swirly squigglies. The weight of them is pretty nice. They feel kind of matte, nice ceramic. And then I'll show you the other one. They're not matching, just kind of got that minimalist style, very modern style. And then this one is kind of beigey with a darker, almost brown swirl. I know a lot of people really like this because it reminded them of a topographical map. I don't really like this little butterfly moment here, this kind of Rorschach pattern. And then I also don't like how it stops behind the handle. And then this just looks like a little bit of extra glaze, but maybe that little spot is rubbing off pretty well. It doesn't say anything about it being dishwasher or microwave safe, but they don't look like they are metallic in any way, so I'm guessing they'll be fine. This is a little bit more orangey, the color is actually showing up pretty true there on the camera than I thought. I thought it was more cream with beige. So it's almost got kind of a safari vibe to it, almost an animal print vibe to it. So again, those were the mugs. Everybody got those. The next thing is that item that I did mention that we got the little note about, which was this hydrating. I got the day cream, so I got the replacement item from Derma E. So let me open that up, and this is a $29.50 value. So it's a nice glass bottle, and let's see what it says, or not bottle but container. Let me see where I put that, what it said about it. So because I did get the other product, it says this ultra Hydrating Day Cream thoroughly moisturizes and plumps to reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles. The star ingredient is hyaluronic acid, an intense moisturizer that quenches skin and leaves it feeling soft and smooth. So I am happy to get the day cream because I already have a night cream from my Rachel Zoe box of Style that I'm using. So maybe this will be nice and maybe something that I can use past the winter. Feels nice. I don't think they necessarily needed to delay all of the boxes for that. It was kind of weird anyway because they sort of delayed the announcement of this final item in the box, and so I feel like a lot of us were sort of hoping it was like this really big thing, and then it just turned out to be like a day cream or a night cream that a lot of other people were putting in other subscription boxes as well, and something that you could definitely, it's not like you can't find this in stores, so it's not like that exclusive of a product to hold things up, but that's all right. So you definitely got like 120 plus another, so you're already getting like $180 in value in just the items that were included for everyone. So then let's get into our choice items. Everything is everywhere right now. So I'm going to show you the jewelry box that I got by Samara, and I'm opening it up, and I'm very happy to say this is another product that some people were a little unhappy with it because they either came dented or marred, or the name on the little box was crooked. Mine is a teeny tiny bit crooked, but it probably won't bother me too much. What might bother me, and I don't know if you can see it, there is like a little tiny mark right here, but maybe that will rub out. It is vegan leather, of course. It's very lightweight, so I like that it doesn't feel so hefty that it's gonna add a lot of weight if I choose to use it for travel. There is definitely kind of a crease going down here, so hopefully that sort of puffs its way right back out after being out of the box. The zipper opens very nicely. And then inside, it actually has there's a little polish cloth which is included, so that's nice. It's got this little space for your necklaces to hang, and they go down in the pouch. Wouldn't really work for like big statement necklaces. It's not like a snap here, it's just like a little hook. You can kind of feel you could like pull that wire out a little bit more. And then of course there's this removable divider, which I would probably remove just because I tend to have like bigger earrings, so those would probably need to go in there. I mean, they might fit like this, but like if you wanted to put like bracelets or anything else, you're probably better off with this bigger space, and then like little pouches, I guess, inside to keep those separated. So many ring slots. Like I never wear that many rings or need to take that many with me when I'm traveling. I kind of wish they had just done maybe 3 slots and then like another like big square area. The funny thing about this is I chose this because I've been looking for a travel jewelry case. I usually use a jewelry roll, but sometimes that doesn't accommodate everything. Now I will probably be using a combination of the jewelry roll and the jewelry box, but my mom also got me a jewelry box from Coach for Christmas, so now I've got a few. So maybe one will be sitting on my dresser for the jewelry that I'm kind of alternating through at the moment, and one will just be on hold to go into my suitcase when I do get to travel. We'll see. So that was the top value item out of a choice of 3 things. It's $42. The Samara Luxe Jewelry Box, a vegan leather jewelry organizer with the most beautiful give back story, which I won't read to you. And then the other options were these artisan direct gold serving spoons, which are $39 value, or these cozy mittens from Sizu or Saizu, which were $33 value. So I'll show you those right there. Obviously, living in San Diego, I don't have much use for those mittens, although I do like fingerless gloves, but I would rather probably just have fingerless gloves than the mitten fold over. And then I did think it was funny, while I do think those gold serving spoons are beautiful, they definitely were marketing it and saying like, hey, you can make your like hostessing that much more glamorous by having these beautiful gold serving spoons for the holidays. But of course, nobody's really getting their boxes until well after the holidays. So that was a little bit of a bummer, and definitely you can tell that that was not the plan on the end of Causebox. Now the next item is you could do the daily hair vitamin for $30 value, or you could do what I got, which is this pure 4-in-1 correcting primer. So here's the shiny box. Now I obviously have lots of hair, so you would probably think that I would choose the hair vitamin, but I generally think that most of your hair health comes from your scalp versus putting things on the end and just sort of trying to cover up the dead split ends. It says though that product does the work of a mask serum and hot oil, which is great. I've been wanting to try, not necessarily hair masks, but certainly I'll put extra like conditioners into my hair. But I did think I was going to get a hair serum from the box by Fashionsta, which I did not wind up getting because they also had shipping delays. So I thought I was going to be winding up with too many hair serums, so I went with the primer because I don't have a primer right now. This says this pure 4-in-1 correcting primer in this pretty small little tube here is made from aloe, coconut water, and probiotics, energizes the skin in the morning and rescues the skin at night. So it sounds kind of like you use it more like a moisturizer than necessarily a primer before makeup, because as I understand, you do your cleanser, your toner, your oil, your moisturizer, your primer, and then makeup. So I usually think of primers as something that kind of smooths everything out, gives you that nice foundation before you put on foundation. I don't wear a lot of makeup, so this is good to me that I can just use this as a moisturizer. I have a bunch of moisturizers going on right now, but I will definitely use this 1 fluid ounce option, maybe for travel. So like I said, it is $34 value. That seems like a lot for 1 ounce. Again, it's not super exclusive. You could definitely pick this up at a store. So it's a good option. It's something I'm happy to try out, but it's not like the thing that got me to subscribe or stay with this subscription for this season. And then finally, you could choose between 2 accessories. So I did like that for the most part, except for the like serving spoons and mittens and jewelry box, they kind of kept things in the same categories. So this is the accessory category. You could pick these little earrings or the barrettes. Let me see if I can find you a better picture of the earrings. They've got lots of pictures of like the artisans and then like people using stuff, like just happy like stock photos. I guess they're not stock photos. They're obviously ones that like, ooh, look, I'm using my mug. But they don't have a ton of like huge photos of the product. So there's the stud earrings, and you can see they came in the 3 different colors, gold, silver, and rose gold. I just don't wear a lot of stud earrings just because they don't show up in my hair. So for me, it was sort of a like, I don't use the studs, so maybe I'll use the barrettes. These came in, let me unzip this. So they came in this nice little container, like a little zip pouch. And then here they are. So that's this little barrette set by Machete, and let me see what it says. So I don't think that these are necessarily something that are worth $31 either, even though they are. And they're calling them a holiday hair clip set. I'm glad that they're not really exclusively for the holidays, but it says a set of 2 classic hair clips handmade in France and Italy out of premium materials. So as far as I can tell, it's still plastic and, you know, it's not like gold plated, but I do like the design of this circle one. We'll see how well they keep my hair in place. So this tortoise shell one doesn't want to come out of the little cardboard. It's really got this like tight spring here, so that looks like it will probably, this alligator clip will probably keep my hair in place, but you probably aren't going to be able to put much hair in there. And then it's just this other like almost like little girl style hair clip for this one, but you can see that there are actually some ridges on the other side, so maybe that helps to keep it in place. We'll just have to see. Again, it's not something I would have normally picked out for myself. I certainly wouldn't have paid $31 for it, but I just knew I wouldn't use the stud earrings. So that's all of the items that I got in the box. I'm not sure how much it totals up to, probably close to $300 though. Most of the items were between $30 and $40, except for that throw, which was of course valued at $120. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if Causebox is something that you're interested in and what your favorite item was. And before we go, let me just tell you what the next item in my giveaway that I'm going to add. I'm kind of including it in a category of sweet treats, and there's a couple of items that I'm going to include for this one. So the first one is this really cute ice cream bowl with this little like waffle cone design. I got this in my Fruit for Thought box. And then the next sweet treat that's going to come in that, I just opened this up. It is a sea salt caramel latte mix, which I think will be really fun, little treat for somebody. Maybe it will go in one of those mugs if you wind up winning and getting the mugs. I think I just got that in my vacation crate. And finally is this little peppermint tub truffle. So while it is a sweet treat, it is not an edible one, but it is super cute, and that will go in there as well, and that is from a Good Vibes Scribe. So If you haven't already, check that out. If you liked this video, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you all very soon in my next unboxing.